Hi everybody. Thank you for joining in on our channel. This is the Carruthers Way.
The Carruthers Way, baby. Carruthers Way.
He's extremely excited. So, for today's topic, we're going to be talking about the Carnival Cruise Line, because when we're out in public...
First, we have to let them know this is for newbie cruisers. If you've never been on a cruise before.
Why is it for new people?
Because if you've been on a cruise before, then you know what to expect.
Some people still may not know this.
They may not know what.
We get stopped all the time while we're out, and from like friends and family, people who know us, or just in general. And we get even asked questions on Facebook a lot from our videos on how is cruising, and I want to go on a cruise. I've been thinking about it, but I'm afraid to go. So we thought it'd just be decent or helpful if we just put together a channel giving you guys our experience on cruising.
That's right.
So we came up
with you. I agree.
We came up with a list of questions that we're going to answer, and hopefully this is helpful. If you guys do have any additional questions that we don't talk about, you can always just put it down in the comment section, and then we'll also address them that way.
That's right. So, this channel is for...
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not starting over. So...
I didn't like that.
You need to calm down.
Makeup. Where's our makeup girl?
Okay, so first question: how much does?
Okay, first we didn't tell them what the topic is. What's the topic? What's the topic?
The topic is cruising worth your money, and should you cruise with Carnival Cruise Line?
That's right.
So that's what we're going to be talking about. First question: how much does cruising cost?
Dinero. It's all about the money, baby. Dollar bills. All right, go ahead. It's all about the money.
There's not a set price on how much cruising costs. Honestly, it depends on the length of your cruise and where you're going, because some places are more expensive than others. And then if you're looking to do a long term or a good amount of time for vacationing, it varies. To be honest, we can't give you a set price. However, I don't feel like it's that expensive. Cruising, for me, in my opinion, it's not that expensive. When me and him, when we just go, and we've been to mostly the Caribbean. So no, we've only been to the cruise to the Caribbean, and when it's just me and him, depending on the length of the trip and where we're going in the Caribbean, it'll probably cost us around, I would say, this would be a 6-day or a 7-day 6-night or a 6-day 5-night. It's been around about $1,400.
Yeah, it averages around $1,400.
It's about $1,400 with Carnival.
And that's with tips and gratuity.
Yeah, that's with taxes and tips and gratuities. When we took the kids with us, and that was a 7-day 6-night.
We have two kids.
When we took the kids with us, that was a 7-day 6-night. That was about $2,300.
Yeah,
it was about 23 or 24 for all 4 of us.
Yeah,
and that was just, keep in mind, cruising alone. That does not include traveling on how to get there. That doesn't include airfare or if you're driving somewhere. But I don't feel like it's that expensive.
I agree. I definitely agree.
The next question, if I can go back to it. Do you have to pay all at once? No.
Here's the beauty of it. You can book out a year ahead.
A year, 2 years.
I think 2 years is the max.
I think 2 years is the max.
I think 2 years is the max.
You can put a vacation on layaway.
Yeah, pretty much, basically. Because that's pretty much what we do. We lay it away and we just
so
lay into it.
basically when we book, we try to book when they're doing specials. So they'll have a special to where you can book half off the deposit, or they'll have a special to where you can book at $50 per person or $99 per person. So the half off deposit normally is about $250, and so we'll book when it's either $250, $99, or $50. And once we book either all four of us or just me and him, we can then just make monthly payments to pay down that trip until, I think you always have, the trip has to be paid off 2 months before your actual deport date or debarkation date.
Yeah, because we actually have a trip coming up this September.
And
so today's date
is July 2nd.
It has to be paid off July 2nd. So yeah, you have a couple months before you have to actually pay the trip off. Now, what we do, we typically always book our trips like...
Baby, we gonna get into that. You going too far.
All right.
You jumping ahead.
Excuse me, I'm just a hired help. Okay. Excuse me for wanting to be a part of the conversation.
You are a part. It's just we ain't got to that question.
Makeup girl,
yet.
where's... I
so
need some
to
blush.
answer that question,
Good
you
help
do
is
not
hard
have
to
to
find.
pay all at once. The only thing you need to pay is the deposit, and the deposit will determine when you book. So that will determine the amount. The next question, how can you afford a cruise?
How can you afford it?
I think we kind of just answered that a little bit.
We did.
Because it's really not that expensive, because you don't have to pay for one. It's not expensive at all. And then for two, you don't have to pay it all up front. For three, when you incorporate what you spend on out food yearly, or you incorporate what you spend on buying your kids toys, or you buying you shoes, or you buying cigarettes, you smoking weed, you drinking, you're basically just re-compensating for something else. So that's basically, you don't have to be rich to travel.
Go ahead. I was talking.
You do not have to be rich to travel. Anybody can travel. Knowing when to book.
You play Hang Girl.
Here's your question.
Okay.
Knowing when to book.
So we pretty much book during hurricane season. It's the worst time of the year to cruise. But all glory be to God. All of our trips have been absolutely safe, prosperous. We haven't had any problems, all jokes aside. It's been like really, really smooth.
Knowing when to book, you book during the off seasons to get the cheapest price, which is what he was stating earlier. So we mostly book during September and October. Christmas is also a good time because people are not normally cruising during that time, and I believe the other one was March.
Yeah.
So the winter and the fall seasons are normally when you'll end up getting cheaper pricing. But to get it even cheaper, make sure you book, if you can, 10 months to a year in advance, because that's normally when you get the deepest or the steepest discount. Next question. How many cruises have we been on?
We done been to the cruise about 50, 11 times. Okay, so we have,
You
see,
can't just give a number.
these are my necklaces right here. See, I'm a Carnival champion.
We've been on 3.
Hey.
To answer the question.
Hey.
This year will make 4.
We've been on 3. I don't know if you heard or not, but we've been on 3. And this year we'll make 4. So.
And also, shout outs to.
Hold on, baby. So, we went in 2015, which is the blue
That
card.
was the first one.
It was the first.
And we went to Jamaica, Cayman Island, and Mexico. We went on basically a couples trip with some of our friends. It was awesome. And that goes back to my shout out. I want to shout out to the porters, because they were the second people, Cause his
The
sister,
second people.
the second couple,
Okay.
his sister,
Where's his
she
husband?
travels all the time.
Yeah.
Her and her husband.
Yes.
And we always admire them traveling, but we never asked about it. But when our friends went on vacation, they came back, they was bragging, and they're the ones that put us on to really traveling the world. So shout out to y'all.
Yes. Hold on, so
The second trip was
which was 2017. Which
We went to Belize, Mahogany Bay, and Mexico.
was it Mexico?
Yeah, it was Mexico.
It was a
Always-
different part. It was
For
a
the
different part.
Caribbean, you're always going to go. I think. No, you're not. You're not.
Yeah, you got
But
different parts.
we've been to Mexico a lot. For the 2018, we went to the Bahamas, Amber Cove, and Mexico.
Yeah, that's right. Wait a minute.
Are,
Wait.
Is cruising boring? No. I honestly feel like if you don't have fun, and I probably shouldn't say this, but people who know me personally know I'm going to say it anyway. If you can't have fun on a trip, you boring. On a Carnival cruise, something's wrong with you. Now, I will say this, because for a while, me and him was talking about going to Hawaii on a Carnival cruise line. And the journey between here and Hawaii, I think was like 14 days. That I don't think I will do. I don't think we will do a cruise line where it's that long because you have so many days at sea. At sea means you're stuck on the boat and you can only do the activities on the boat. Cruising is awesome, but it's only so many activities you can do. It's not like, you know, let's just say, for instance, you have 25 different activities you can do on a Carnival. But within those 14 days, and let's just say 10 of those days are at sea, by day 6, you didn't did all 25. So it's like when you do a week or 8 days, that's kind of different. But going further than that, I don't think we would do that.
No.
So is cruising boring? I feel like the only time it's boring is when you don't put yourself out there. If you're, I understand some people are shy and more reserved, but at the same time, you don't know these people. You're here to have fun. Live your life. Enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. Don't be ashamed. Don't be shy. Everybody can dance, So rock to your own beat.
Here's what I tell people. Your cruise is everything that you make it out to be.
Right.
Like, I'm in a couple of the Carnival cruise ship groups, and I see people post all the time that, oh, well, I was on this ship and I didn't have fun. I was on this ship and I didn't have fun. And I'll ask them, well, what did you do? What activities did you get involved in? It's part of what you make it. Like, fun isn't going to just drop on your lap.
No.
Like, you have to, put yourself in the mix.
There. Yeah.
Like, my wife, she's like a karaoke nut. She loves going to karaoke, and everyone thinks she's an alcoholic because she acts like an alcoholic when it comes time for karaoke, and she forces everybody to do it who necessarily are okay with doing it just that one day, but she will make you do it every day.
I love karaoke. I'm the type of person, I love to have fun, and I don't drink, and we don't smoke or anything like that.
We don't smoke cigarettes.
But it's all about enjoying your life, and if you feel like a cruise is boring, I don't think you try enough activities to find out that it wasn't.
Right, you definitely have to get involved.
If you know you didn't try a lot of the activities, I would suggest giving it another shot and try getting involved with more stuff, and then you'll have, a good verdict.
Yeah.
The next question, how can I maximize the fun I have on the cruise? I think we basically just explained that, which was get involved.
Oh, but also the excursions also, off of the ship. You can sign up for different excursions. We definitely would recommend going through Carnival for your excursions.
Or you can go through the people that are right at the front, with the people that hold up the signs and the travel tour guides. You can go through them, but going outside of them, like off the road people that don't have the signs and they don't have any type of actual visual marketing, like let's just say he's one of the people holding up a sign saying, I'm a tour guide, pay $60. We take you to this island, you eat this food, and you're back at the ship in 2 hours. Versus me, I'm off in the back right at the end of the tour spot. And I'm like, hey, you looking for a ride? You want to go here? You want to go there? It's people like that. Don't do that. So stick with Carnival or stick with an actual tour guide. Touring can be dangerous for anybody when you're in another country, another state, another city. It doesn't matter where you go. People will scam you anywhere. So I don't think you should. Hopefully you don't look at it as, well, it seems, it's starting to sound unsafe now and I don't know if I want to do it. We're just saying be smart about it. Stuff can happen anywhere you go. And
the good thing as far as booking through Carnival, let's say if your excursion is taking a little longer than usual, Carnival, the ship will wait on you. They won't leave you.
Yeah.
They will not leave you. But if you, let's say you book an excursion with
the tour guide,
with something outside of Carnival,
they're late getting back.
You're gonna be like this.
Bye.
Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait. And all you gonna hear.
Do Zane.
Well, we need Zane to do that. We can't do that. So they will leave you, but if you book through Carnival for your excursions and your excursion is running behind, they will wait on you. So that's the benefit. And
then we'll also do a separate video with all of the activities to go into depth a little bit further. But the next question, is Carnival worth the hype? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
They got our money.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, but we've gotten personal notes from the captain, and the captain, the cruise director, because we basically clowned. And I'm talking about literally clowning in a good way. So it's all on what you make it, but we'll have a separate video into how that happened. Why is Carnival better? I honestly don't really know if we can answer that because we've only cruised with Carnival. However, we've always chosen to go with Carnival because a lot of the food is included. They're clean, and it was more bang for our buck. So they also offer his deal breaker, which is 24-hour ice cream.
Oh Lord! Listen.
So we
24-hour ice cream, man.
We heard that Royal Caribbean doesn't offer 24-hour ice cream, and we were going to cruise with Royal Caribbean, but when he heard that, you see what he doing? I had to pick him up off the floor. He was like, no. He's a big kid when it comes to ice cream. A big kid when it comes to ice cream.
It's true.
A big kid when it comes to ice cream.
It's definitely true. It is. But it is a wonder. It is an absolute joy.
I think to say in that sense, from stuff we found out to keep it on topic, we can only give why it's better from our experience, even though we haven't went with other ships, because most of the food is included. Most of the drinks are included. Yep. We don't drink alcohol, so we don't have to worry about a real expensive bill. And we bring our own sodas. We'll talk about that in another video, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. But from our perspective, Carnival is the best.
Carnival is awesome, and that 24-hour ice cream is amazing. There's nothing like walking down the hall at 3 a.m. and you just got a cup full
you can't stop talking about it.
Just a swirl. Oh my God, it's
just ice cream.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Camp Ocean. No, actually, the next one was family oriented. That was. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm kind of reading this off a little wrong. So some of the key points on why we feel that they're better is the 24-hour ice cream is family oriented. You have Camp Ocean, which is basically a child care facility. on the cruise ship. And majority of the time, the daycare is free. The only time the daycare costs is late at night when you want to stay out and you want to party. So around that time, it can get expensive. But if you trying to get rid of the kiddos, you know,
because you're gonna want to get your jam on
and have, you know, your little adult time.
Yeah,
it's great because you can put them in Camp Ocean.
What did they charge?
I don't remember. I think it was like $10 an hour after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, after 10 o'clock.
After 10 o'clock is when it cost, and then it was like from 10 to 1. Well, 1 p.m. Well, 1 a.m. was the max time that they would keep them, and I think it was like $10 or $15 an hour. It was somewhere between there. Because
the parties after hours do be jamming.
Yeah, they get live.
The DJ be rocking in the club. Because we've been on what? All of our cruises have been on the Breeze, the Carnival Breeze.
Except for this one.
This one coming up.
We'll be on the Horizon.
Yes.
So
the Horizon was built last year?
Yeah.
So this is 2019, so it was built last year.
In 2018.
So it's a new ship. And we are excited to explore the horizon.
So the next question is, are there too many kids on Carnival? I want to be romantic. It's kind of it depends, to be honest. We don't have a problem with kids. I mean, I feel like I'm grown. I'm not paying attention to your kid. I mean, I had one little girl when I was on the elevator. She was being mean and rude, and I stirred. You know that mama stir when you. I did that, and she kind of like looked at me. So I think I probably she wasn't expecting it. But to get back on topic. We don't feel like it's just a ton of kids to where you can't enjoy yourself, because they have the childcare facility too, and it do be kids do be in that daycare.
Yeah.
Now, one thing about the daycare is you see mostly teenagers, but the teenagers, they still be off into their own groups because the ship is so big. But and then with the daycare, it's broken up to an age group, so we'll get into that in a separate video. But I would say, yeah, there are kids. Do we have a problem with kids? No, we don't see kids. Sometimes,
and if you do see the kids,
hardly see our own.
If you do see the kids, they're like dancing and jamming and having fun also. So it's just one big melting pot of fun. That's all it is.
So the next question is, how not to get burnt out on cruising. I would say how not to get burnt out is trying the activities and also trying new ships. Don't stay on the same ship. Because we were, with the last cruise we went on last year, because that was our third time being on the Breeze, it felt like we knew that ship off the back of our hand. Outside of what the workers know. So we was just like, yeah, it's time for a new ship.
Yeah, we could literally walk through the Breeze blindfolded. I think I actually did blindfold myself one night, and like I fell in the ocean, and somehow I like climbed out, and like I was by the ice cream.
Next question:
ice cream.
Do I have to pay for food? Answered that earlier. Mostly everything is free. Some foods you do have to pay for.
And what foods would that be?
We'll go into that on a separate video.
It'll be on another one. Why are we
okay, we can answer.
Like,
we can answer.
Like,
do you have to pay for food? Italian is so mostly everything is free. But Italian,
you do have specialty. You have specialty.
Calciano, whatever the Italian restaurant.
You have specialty restaurants.
So okay, as he said, the specialty restaurants, they're free. Some are free during certain hours,
like lunch,
such as the Italian restaurant. They're free during lunch.
It is
magnificent. However, the steak restaurant costs all day.
Is it? I thought it was free at a certain time.
No, the steak is not free. It's free on if you eat in the ballroom and you get you some filet mignon.
Give me some of that filet mignon.
The barbecue is only available on sea days for certain ships, but that's free. Sushi costs all day, every day. Sushi costs.
Yes.
I said the steak restaurant costs, unlimited ice cream, alcohol costs, and sodas costs. You can purchase
the bottomless bubble for $50.
Right, it costs.
Yeah. But I'm just letting the people know.
Yeah, you can,
like for newbies.
You can get the
bottom,
as he said, the bottomless bubble, which is basically a soda package. And it's like $50 and it'll cover the entire time you're on the boat whenever you want a soda. However, we don't do that because we bring our own drinks and we just split them up amongst the group.
Yep.
So we don't have to worry about soda either.
You get a soda and I get a soda.
Is the food good? The next question. In our opinion, yes.
The food is really good.
I try everything.
Yep.
Like, when I say we eat everything, we eat everything.
Yeah, like last trip.
It's basically, you see this whole, we sell our way. Do you see this whole left side of this menu? Bring it.
Yeah. Literally.
Bring it.
Literally. Like, we're like scooting plates on top of plates. I said, yeah, man, I'll try the elephant eyeballs. You know, I mean, they didn't really have elephant eyeballs, but I'm just giving an example. Like, they had everything. So,
and then
the food actually is good. And I'll say this, the service, like from the waiters,
it's awesome.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
They're, you know, and they're in a very demanding position. Like, a lot of pressure. You get some people who treat them bad, you know, because they're looking at them, oh, you're the help, and all this stuff, and they still maintain 5-star attitudes. I love them. What was our server from our first trip? Was it
Sergio?
Sergio. If you ever see this video,
Sergio, I love you.
Big Serge.
I have been trying to find you.
You're amazing. Sergio is amazing.
And I think he probably
he actually ran the kitchen on the breeze, on the Carnival Breeze.
So
if anybody didn't see this video,
Monday, which
Monday
was our stewardess.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Yeah, Monday was awesome.
The last guy, I got a picture of him in the phone. I can't remember his name, but he was awesome. It's like literally we get to know our stewardess and our waiters and our waitresses. We get to know them by name and by heart.
Every morning he would say, Brittany.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, Richard. I'd be like, what's up, man? What's up, man?
They were awesome. Yeah. And the nicer you are to them is treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
So they're nice to you regardless.
And they learn. Go ahead, man.
You don't become a nuisance to them. So they'll go above and beyond for you if you're treating them well.
And they learn your name the first day.
Which is
literally
crazy.
Like, they see you, you speak to them, you give them your name, and then the next time you see them,
they saying your name.
They're saying your name.
And they got like maybe
awesome.
60, 80 other rooms where they have to know their name.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone call and I ask who I'm talking to when I'm calling in a customer care, and I'd be like, I'm sorry, what was your name again? So yeah. They don't get enough credit.
No, they don't. They do.
The next question was, how much food can we eat?
Ooh.
You
get it.
Eat.
You get it.
Eat.
Give me some more food, please. You get it. Okay, I'm sorry. It's an old movie with the fat boys.
You can eat everything.
All my old heads.
Well, everything that's free. And so whatever you want to pay for, but
yeah, you can eat all day long.
When I tell you we ordered it, I told y'all we ordered a whole menu.
Now, they did change.
Now at the ballroom time, they kick you out. Now, so we
they
you gotta keep in mind.
They won't kick you out.
But if you choose early dining, which is at 6.
Oh yeah, explain that.
It's another.
What's the benefit of early dining?
Well, we're not going into that right now. That's another video.
That's another video. I knew it.
But if you choose early dining, which is at 6 p.m., and I think late dining is either at 8 or 9.
I think it's at 8 o'clock.
It may be 8.
Yeah.
So if you're not done by 8, you still got to go because it's another whole guest waiting on the table.
Coming in.
So if you still want to eat, you're going to have to go to the buffet area, which is on the Lido deck.
Which the buffet is good.
Their food is good.
They have a plethora of food.
You just don't have up there, a waiter and a waitress bringing you your stuff. It's a buffet.
It's kind of like the old country buffet, where we from, Golden Corral. Pretty much where you just stacking your plate, but they have good food on the is it on the Lido deck? Not the Lido.
Yeah, the buffet. The buffet is on the Lido deck.
Okay, yeah. So, food's amazing.
So, the next question. Oh my God, and we have to say this before this video ends. We absolutely love Guy's Burgers. Guys Burgers is the best burger place.
Listen, you don't understand.
We ain't had, well, I can say I haven't had a whole lot of burgers from different restaurants. But I don't care what nobody say. I will put my money on it. Let me tell you something.
Tell them.
Guys Burgers, ain't nobody beat it. Hands down. Fight me if you feel different. Fight me if you feel different.
Put them up. Put them up.
Beat
Put them up.
a Guys Burger.
Listen, man. Burger what?
Every
day.
Every day.
Every
And you don't
single
get tired of it.
day. And not just
you don't
one.
get tired of it.
One.
You don't get tired of it.
Listen,
you don't.
Those burgers are amazing. I think they put crack in them. I'm almost sure they put crack in them burgers, man. Oh my God. The burgers are amazing. And then you can get them exactly how you want them. They have like, what, 4 different types of specialty burgers?
I think it's 5.
It may be 5.
It may be 6. I remember seeing 3 of them.
It's amazing.
Different sides.
Guys, listen.
Ain't nothing beating a guy burger.
There's nothing. When we came back,
I would live on the ship.
because we're from
just eat burgers.
we're from St. Louis, Missouri. So when we got back home, and I believe I got shout out to Burger King.
He went to Burger King.
I love my Whoppers.
I was pissed off. I said, "How dare you?"
I love my Whoppers.
How dare you go to Burger King and get a burger? That's so disrespectful.
But this was a week.
He couldn't even eat it.
I couldn't. It became target practice. I had Brittany throw it up. I said, "Pull, boom shaka." It was terrible. It was terrible.
But
I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it's like coming from a guy's.
Then going to that. I had enough common sense. I wouldn't even do that to myself.
Yeah, you really have to wait. But Guys Burgers is amazing.
The next question: pay for room service. So room service used to be free. So question
well, it's
is,
still
do
free
you
up
have
to
to
a
pay
certain
for room
time.
service?
It's still free.
Room service is free up until 10, and then
I thought it was 9.
No, it's 10 o'clock.
Okay. 10.
And then after 10 o'clock, you have to pay for it. Room service is 24 hours. But anything after 10, you got to pay for it. And to find out the pricing, when you board the ship, they'll give you a menu of room service because they only serve certain things during those late night hours. So they'll give you a menu so where you know what everything costs.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly everything is about $5.
Yeah.
If you want anything, we will say this because you don't have a microwave in your room. I would say if you're going to order something that's cold to where you don't have to worry about warming it up because then you won't have to pay for it. The next question.
And they got some amazing hot wings. Oh.
And another key point, and this is the last one, is with the room service is good, and that follows back up to one of the questions we had previously, which was how to get the most for your buck with cruising. Book when they have credits. Credits is basically when they're offering to give you money, because a lot of times we book during when they have credits outside of just the deposit discount. So let's just say with this cruise we're going on this year, they offered a $50 onboard credit, which is basically $50 we have towards our room. We don't use that $50 for room service.
Or we may use it for our photos. You can also use it for photos.
We'll get into that later, but
that'll be another video.
But to wrap that
up,
right. You can book when they offering credits, so that'll help cover room service or additional stuff that you would like to. Let's just say, for instance, if you wanted to go to try that steak restaurant or you wanted to try sushi, you can use that credit to pay for food, or you can use it like for room service and other stuff like that. So that's another reason why we feel like Carnival is the best, because they give so many perks like this. But that is the final question and the final perk.
So if you like or love the video, you can comment, subscribe.
You need to subscribe.
Ring the bell. That way you get notified every time we drop another jewel on you. Basically bringing another video to you, man.
You do it.
Yep. I sure am.
Alright, thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe.
I just said that. But I'm just a hired help. I'm sorry. Makeup girl. Makeup girl.
Bye.
Makeup.